Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking our first look at the new SQUATS for Warhammer 40k. Yesterday was April Fool's Day, and we got a breaking news video from Games Workshop where we saw this guy for the first time. And although this has been following a few rumours over the past year or so that SQUATS are coming back to Warhammer 40,000, I think a lot of us were still a bit dubious as to whether or not this was an April Fool's joke. But it's good news because today we got a new Warhammer community article up on the site which told us that there are going to be SQUATS definitely coming to Warhammer 40,000, and they're called the Leagues of Votann. A new video was posted in that article today, so let's watch it real quick and then we'll take a close look at the first miniature that we get a full reveal of, and also some silhouettes which are giving some clues as to some of the other miniatures that we can expect later on this year. So here we go, here's the video. It's changed a little bit from yesterday. Now we're getting these silhouettes with all different weapons and axes and hammers and all sorts going on here. Some heavy weapons it looks like as well. But here's the first miniature in full that we can get a real good look at, and you might recognise that foot from earlier on in some previous articles. So how cool is this? Really excited that these are coming to Warhammer 40,000. I think they're going to make a great faction. If they introduce a kill team of these, then that's going to be super popular. But for Warhammer 40,000, I really hope they put together a combat patrol and have them as a faction of their own, or at the very least, something that we can add to the Astra Militarum. The article does say that Games Workshop will be sharing a huge amount of info about the new faction and their place in the 41st millennium. So that's got to tell us that they are going to be a faction. So this is great. It's not just going to be a kill team, but how big's that faction going to be? Is it going to be big enough that they can be standalone? Will they get vehicles? Lots of questions here, and it does say in the article there's going to be a solid few months before we get a good look at their advanced force. So is that advanced force going to be a combat patrol? Let's hope so. But we do have this guy to check out, and he's a basic trooper, and he's from the new Leagues of Votann. I'll read a bit out from the article just to give you a flavour of what they're all about. And it tells us that although their civilization shares common roots with humanity, the Leagues of Votann have an uneasy relationship with the Imperium of Man. Unlike their superstitious human cousins, the Leagues have emerged from the Age of Strife with far more of their ancient technology intact, including some infamous advances the Imperium would consider extremely heretical. Their knack for science and a headstrong nature make for skilled warriors backed up by reliable weaponry, as you can see from this basic trooper. And while there's no love lost between the Leagues of Votann and humankind, the resurgence of chaos and ascendant Xenos hordes mean there are usually more pressing concerns than fighting each other. So there we go, that's a little introduction to what they're all about, and if this is the basic trooper, I can't wait to see the rest. This guy's awesome. I just love the whole look of it. Not sure of the colour scheme, I certainly wouldn't go with the white and that like duck egg blue colour, but I think you could do some great paint combinations with this. But a real interesting character. I'm loving the weapon, the pouches, the armour, especially the shoulder pads. I just think it looks great, and some nice details on the arm as well there, some kind of control panel. In the video, we also got to see a few silhouettes. It looks like this guy's got some kind of axe behind his back there. So we're going to be having certainly some close combat melee options included. This one's got a pickaxe, it looks like, on his backpack, and another weapon similar to the one we saw on the basic trooper. Then we've got a pistol here and maybe some kind of servo arm, but it does look a bit like a kind of dragon or something. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then we got this guy who maybe got a heavier weapon. I don't know, but he's definitely got a pickaxe or some kind of hammer on his backpack as well. If anything stood out in the video to you, let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to know what you think and what kind of vehicles are these guys going to come with. Add your ideas and your predictions down below. I'm really glad this wasn't an April Fool's, and these look like a great faction, really fun characters from what we've seen just from this one trooper and the images in the video, and just the whole tone of it I think sounds great, and I love this logo as well. I can't wait to find out more over the next few months as we get more information released from the Warhammer community site, and I'll certainly be updating it all here on the channel. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my Patreon supporters who make these daily videos possible, and if you're interested in joining the community, it'd be awesome to see you there, and I'll put a link for that in the description down below.